hope you can hear me. I brought you to one of my favorite places today to just sit and relax. You can see there's a waterfall right across the river. And even though there's a highway and a city within a couple minutes walk, this beautiful place by the river is a haven for animals. And I was gifted to come down here and be surprised by some deer the other day. So it's a very precious, fertile, and abundant place. And you can see this structure over here, strange looking thing. That's what people put grain and special treats for the deer to eat in the wintertime when they can't forage as much as they can in the summertime. So I wanted to be accompanied by you, my lovely viewers and subscribers, to this wonderful place and gift you with this free new moon in Pisces energetic update reading. And just to let you know, we have a pyramid right across the river, which is the City Hall of the capital of Canada. There's a weird machine doing some digging in the middle of the river. I think he's breaking up ice. And you may be able to see in the distance, there's some beautiful energy of water pouring from the Rideau River, I believe, into the Ottawa River through this dam, which is also powering the Royal Canadian Mint, the place that the government of Canada actually makes our currency. So this is a very abundant place, and my favorite aspect of it are the deer. And I did bring some apples for them today because they really love apples. And apples, as well as deer, are Venusian animals. So they are of the vibration of Venus. Sorry, apples aren't animals. Apples are fruit that animals like to eat. But they are considered, the tree, the flower, and the fruit of the apple is considered to be a Venusian vibration. So I brought some for the deer, and I did film before where I was shuffling on camera, but it didn't record properly. So here we are again. I've already shuffled and pulled these cards, and what we have today are some really lovely fertile energies for this new moon and sun in Pisces. So we have the Seven of Ancients, Toad, inner strength and resources, and getting us through this final part of the zodiacal wheel. And Pisces rules death, transformation, resurrection. So as you know, this is the last lunar cycle before what we now call Easter, but before the spring celebration of the equinox on March the 20th, 21st. So yeah, this is actually the death aspect of the zodiacal cycle, and we can think about, what that means to us, and think about what it is that we would like to release, transform, and transmute coming into the springtime. And the Seven of Ancients Toad is saying you have the inner strength and resources to continue on, and even if you feel like you are a bit buried in the muck right now, just trying to stay warm and trying to make it through, and your cupboard might feel a little bit bare, Toad and Seven of Wands is saying please stand your ground, because the sun is back and Venus is present in our vibration, the light vibration, which is interacting with our planet right now. And he, this goddess, is very loving, very fertile, and very tough. I don't know if you guys know about Quetzalcoatl, which is the Mesoamerican, so that would be like Mexico and Central America. So the tradition of the Maya, the Mexica peoples, the Olmec. So Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, is the planet Venus as well, is the goddess Venus. And, this vibration is about going beyond polarity and seeing the truth of the unified reality of existence. So yeah, this is a very esoteric period, and we can find our inner strength and resources through examining those energies within ourselves. Another amphibious kind of creature is salamander, unique inspiration and aid. And this is the Three of Wands, or the Three of Ancients. So again, this is going from the one, or, feeling like a separate individual, to the two, which is partnership or an examination of polarity, to three, which is fertility and abundance and life beyond death. So this is renewal, the renewal of our own genetic pattern, the renewal of our dying psyche into something more expansive and healed and purified. So this is, kind of, salamander is born of fire, even though he appears as a shiny, moist creature. And that is very interesting. Venus is also a planet which is amassed of gaseous substances and emitting constantly volcanic eruptions on its very interesting surface. So Venus is a very gassy and non-solid state, and the closest thing that we can perceive in ourselves here on Earth, yes, we could smell gases and we know they're here, but water in its liquid form is that state of the in-between. And when molten lava hits water, the beautiful mists and steams are created, and clouds are also Venusian in nature. So we're just being guided to look in places that may be less solid and less material, such as our dreams, such as our instincts, even our intoxicated states, which may sometimes bring us greater understanding. So there's a lot of green over here, and we also have the sun. So hummingbird, joys, dreams, accomplishments. Oops, it's so warm here today that my cards are actually getting wet in the melting snow, but I will dry them. So here's the beautiful hummingbird, harbinger of spring, and the sun, which is also in Pisces. Woohoo! Means that spring might be coming soon. It doesn't look like it here in Canada, but I think it is. So this is joys, dreams, accomplishments, and this is encouragement that even though all the vegetation looks really brown and dead right now, it's our hope that keeps our dreams alive, and it's our belief in the resurrection of unseen things, such as the seeds that we've planted in the autumn when we shed our seedy pods, like this beautiful milkweed. So those are the things that we're keeping alive right now, and hope, which is an intangible sensation and intangible energy, is one of the most important human qualities to access. I think it's a divine quality. I think it's actually a universal energy, but the fact that humans can access hope in a conscious way and not just in an instinctive or physical way is a very powerful and beautiful gift. So don't underestimate it. Keep the dream alive, babies. And we also have the Three of Cups, shapeshifters. So this is about really allowing yourself to enjoy being in the fertile state of companionship. You can even get into your cups and have a little vino or a little pulque or a little other beverage that you enjoy. It's on the softer side. We're not talking about hard alcohol usually when we're talking about Pisces vibes, but you can see this beautiful silk moth, fertility, success, and fulfillment. and the celebration that comes with that. So if you're moving into an abundant state right now in your life, don't be afraid to enjoy it and celebrate it with like-hearted friends. It's a huge blessing, and this moth looks very angelic to me. It looks like Archangel Raphael, who is usually in the green frequency, and Archangel Raphael, love, is the great healer and physician. So sometimes if we start to feel down, sorrowful, depressed at this time of year, being around lighthearted friends can be such an amazing and powerful medicine. And I encourage everyone to connect with those who bring you that feeling of joy, success, fertility, and fulfillment. Got a little bit of retreat energy as well with the 8 of shapeshifters. So this is another watery Piscean vibe, even though it is ant working for the greater good, but that is still very Piscean. So this is about being in a bit of retreat right now, and maybe not being as maybe not hitting it hard with a credit card type vibe, but being more in the receptive yin, psychic communication, loving, friendly communication, sharing of information, sharing of resources. But it is still a bit of a retreating energy, and understanding that retreat is not loneliness and that it's necessary for all of us. But when we come out of that mode, we can go back into the sunshine. You can see that beautiful golden leaf that these ants, or ancestors as I like to call them, are standing upon. And they are about to kiss, or they're sharing ant gossip. But anyway, this is, it's that energy. It's not being afraid to be on your own for a few days and enjoy your own company and feel your own vibration, and then join back with the community and the collective with what you have retrieved from your hidden underworld nature. We also have this 7 of winged ones, and this is a caution. This beautiful magpie, proper use of secret knowledge. Magpie is one of the companion animals of wizards and magical practitioners. And it is said that magpie eggs or chicks were retrieved from nests, and maybe still are, by practitioners of the shadowy arts. And it is because they are such intelligent birds that they could even bring back to the secret hidden rooms of magical practitioners, witches and wizards, the information and gossip of what their competitors may be doing, or what kings, queens, princes, and warmongers could be doing. I'm making it sound very serious, but it doesn't have to be. Could be, though. We are sitting right across from the nation's capital, Peace Tower, Parliament Hill. So there are decisions being made that affect us all, and I want to know what they are. So this is about, using your skill and knowledge as a seer in this very fluid, liquid, wall-permeable time to retrieve information that you wish to have, and to use that information in the correct way, by the correct means, for the highest good of all. So this is a caution for all of you magicians out there, that use your skills wisely, enjoy your magic, but don't go robbing any banks. Unless it's a seed bank. We have lots of those in Canada now. So I'm going to draw one more card from my animal tarot, just randomly here. Hopefully they won't get too wet. What is from our beautiful Venusian goddess, Aphrodite Quetzalcoatl. What is your final advice for the new moon in Pisces, sun in Pisces vibration? This one. Whoa. King Cobra. King of ancients. So we do have some fire energy here. We have a lot of power. And speaking of kings and queens, here's one now. So the King Cobra is about the rising of the Kundalini energy, the rising of the sap, the power of spring, the power of the sun as it heats and energizes the earth. So the power of the masculine energizing the feminine. And Pisces is that dual sort of binary nature with the two fish that you always see in the Pisces symbol, yin yang. And this is the masculine quality of it, but this masculine energy is in the form of a snake, which is considered to be a feminine energy. And this is the absolutely universal potency of the Shiva Shakti connection. So tantric travelers, we're going to be getting down and we're going to be getting up, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I hope you have an orgasmic Pisces lunar cycle, and love you all. And I'm going to give these deer their apple now. So be blessed.